How many times have you went to use your homeopathic remedy only to find you have a few pellets left in your bottle? Today I'm going to show you how to replenish your homeopathic remedy pellets by what's called grafting or cloning your pellets. Hello, I am Virangini Cindy Rounsaville, and I'm a homeopathic health consultant educator and the owner of ViranginiCindy.com. Let's first talk about how to make up a new homeopathic remedy bottle. This is for when you want to give your remedy pellets to others. Let's talk about the supplies you need to have on hand. You need one new unused bottle, preferably an amber bottle. This is so sunlight does not negate the homeopathic remedy from the bottle. You're going to need a homeopathic remedy you want to make more of. You need alcohol in a dropper bottle. The alcohol needs to be 87% or higher. If you use less than that, it's going to dissolve your pellets. You need your unmedicated pellets. Now there are 3 different size pellets there are. There are what we call the 35s, which are called the buckshots. Hopefully you can see what I have on my hand here. Then we have the number 20s. This will be called the BB size. And then we have the number 10s. The number 10s are the poppy seed size. When I order my pellets, I prefer to get number 10s. Because when you order a homeopathic remedy directly from the pharmacy, you're ordering the bottle size. You can also order the pellet size too. So whether you're ordering a 1 ounce bottle or a 1 gram bottle, you're getting the same size bottle, but if you add number 10 pellets to your bottle, for this bottle here alone, for a 1 gram, this would be 3,000 pellets of a number 10 pellets. If I put number 35s in here, I'm probably going to get about 60 or 70 pellets. So you get more bang for your buck ordering number 10 pellets. So if you have the opportunity to do that, that would be your best way to do it. You're going to need a funnel, either a plastic or a paper funnel. You're going to need a label. You're going to need a rectangular label to go around the side of the vial. I like to put one on top of my cap, like I have here. So this way, when I'm looking down at my bottles, I can see from the top of them which ones I have, rather than pick them up and see what it is. You're going to need tape. You're going to need a pen. So let me show you how to make up a new remedy bottle. Let me make some room here. And I'm going to show you how to do a clear one so you can see what I'm doing. So a remedy bottle, a new one, needs to be made up in these steps. You're going to uncap your new vial. Now I want to fill my bottle 3/4 full, so I have enough room to put my medicated pellets and enough room to shake it all down. So you're going to fill it 3/4 full. Cap up your unmedicated pellets. The next step is going to be the alcohol. I'm going to add 3 drops of alcohol. And like I said, it needs to be 87% or higher, so you don't dissolve your pellets. Cap up your alcohol source. Then the last step is going to be adding your remedy you want to make more of. This happens to be calcarb. So you want to add about 5 to 10 pellets you want to add of your remedy source. Cap up your remedy source. And then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to shake the alcohol and your remedy pellets, your calcarb pellets, to the bottom. So you're going to shake it up. I always like to flip it back and forth. And what you want to do is you want to shake it down until you get the white pellets. The white pellets are the medicated pellets, in this case calcarb. The unmedicated pellets have a little bit more of a paler color to it. So you want to shake it down until you see your actual remedy, the whiter ones, the medicated remedy, at the bottom. Like so. I don't know if you can see that there, but you can see the little white pellets are at the bottom here. Now another way you want to see is when you put your pellets, your bottle on the side, you can see the little white dots, so you know the alcohol has been distributed evenly through. And the next thing you want to do is you want to put your label on, your remedy name. So this is Calc Carb. I'm going to write Calc C, 30C. You always want to label your bottle, especially if you're going to give it to somebody else. And like I said before, I like to put a label on top. This way I have a label on the side and one on top. But you can either put the remedy name on top or you can put a number. This happens to be a travel kit that I have. This is actually half-dram vials that are in a bullet box, a green bullet box you want to use. So I have numbers on here. So behind my little phone here, I have a display of what remedies are that correlate to a number. So number 1 happens to be Aconite 30C. That's what I have for number 1. So you can put on here, on your little labels, the circle labels, you can actually put either the number or you can actually put the remedy name. That's what you can do. So if you're going to put the remedy name, you want to put the abbreviation Calc C, 30C. And then stick your label like so. Okay? So that is how you make up a new remedy bottle. So now I can give this remedy bottle to anybody. It's all ready to go. So I can give it to my friend who needs Calc Carb. Now Calc Carb is a big constitutional remedy, but it has a lot of other uses. For acutely, it's used a lot for overwhelmed, overworked, over-responsible. So if you have somebody who's been overwhelmed, let's say you're at work and you got a big project at work, you got too many things going on, like as if you're keeping all the irons going in the fire, you know, trying to keep everything all going. That'd be Calc Carb. You also will find someone who needs Calc Carb will be craving carbohydrates. They may be eating a lot of mac and cheese. They love a lot of dairy. They do a lot of ice cream. They do. So when I have a client that's craving mac and cheese or carbohydrates, and I know they're overwhelmed, I'm going to give them Calc Carb 30C for that. So that's how you make up a new homeopathic remedy bottle to dispense to somebody else. Next, I'm going to show you how to replenish a used homeopathic remedy bottle. This is for when you're low in pellets. You want to make more of your remedy. So let's talk about the supplies you need to have on hand. You're going to need the bottle you want to replenish. You're going to need a disposable cup. The alcohol in a dropper bottle needs to be 87% or higher so you don't dissolve your pellets. And then you're going to need your unmedicated pellets. So in order to replenish this bottle, it must be done in this particular order. You're going to add your unmedicated pellets to your disposable cup. And you want to add enough pellets so you're a little bit shy of 3/4 of a bottle. Just so that you have enough room to shake them up. Now I put my pellets in a disposable cup. If I was to put my pellets directly into my remedy bottle, my unmedicated pellets would become calendula. So you do not want to be doing that. Next I'm going to be adding is my alcohol. I'm going to be putting my alcohol in my disposable cup. Again, if I put it directly into my bottle here, I'm going to have a calendula alcohol bottle, and you don't want to do that. I want to use a universal dropper bottle for my alcohol. So I'm going to add some alcohol in the corner of the pellets here, in my cup in one corner. This is so that when you put the pellets in, you're going to put the dry pellets are going to go in first. You're going to tap it in like so, and then lastly will be your alcohol pellets, the ones that got wet, so that flows a little bit easier. So you're going to tap it like so. And if you put too many pellets in your cup, I got more room in here, a little bit more room, you're going to end up throwing these pellets out because you're not going to be able to use these pellets from this disposable cup for any other remedy unless you make up another new calendula bottle. All right, set your cup aside. So now what I want to do is, my good pellets are on the bottom of my remedy. I want to bring my wet pellets on the bottom, and then I want to get them all evenly dispersed. So what you want to do is, when you shake your bottle up, how you're going to know it's completely mixed up is because when you look at the pellet, you're going to see them stuck to the side of the bottle here. I don't know if you can see that. You're going to see them stuck on the side, and you also, when you turn it on the side, you're going to see little dots on the side of the glass bottle. That means the alcohol has gone all the way through, and it has mixed up to, now you have a whole brand new calendula bottle. So calendulas got many uses. One of the most uses used for is for after surgery. So after someone's had surgery, whether it be like a tooth was pulled, or you got some sort of a, actual surgery cutting kind of a thing, you would give calendula afterwards. And what it would do is it'll mend the tissue really well. It'll grow the nerve endings and also mend the tissue, so you at least like to have any kind of scar tissue. So that's a new calendula bottle made up from a used one. The last demonstration I want to show you is how to replace a used homeopathic remedy bottle with a homeopathic remedy dilution. So let's talk about the supplies you need to have on hand. You need a homeopathic remedy you want to make more of. You need that same homeopathic remedy in a dilution form. You need unmedicated pellets, and you need a paper cup. So a dilution is made up in two ways: for grafting and for administering. For grafting purpose, it needs to be 87% alcohol, so it does not dissolve your pellets. To administer, you're going to use the dilution form as 23% alcohol. Now, it's really best to dispense your remedy or buy your remedies in pellet form. This dilution is probably about half full. I've had this bottle for a couple of years now. And because it's in a dilution form, over time it evaporates. When you buy the remedy pellets, they don't go bad. They don't go bad at all. You can keep them for a long time. So unless you're going to use a dilution quite often, you might want to buy pellets instead. So let me show you how to make up a remedy with a dilution form. I'm going to use this clear ball, as you can see what I'm doing. Just move this out of the way. So you're going to add your unmedicated pellets to your paper cup. And just like before, you want to add enough pellets that your bottle is 3/4 full, so you have enough room to shake down. Close up your unmedicated pellets. Now, since I am not using just straight alcohol, this is already Virangini 200C in a remedy form, I can put my pellets directly into my bottle. Now, I happen to have more pellets than I need, so I'm going to have to throw these out because I cannot use these pellets for any other remedy. When you use a paper cup to make up a remedy, you have to throw out the paper cup for each remedy you're going to make up. I cannot use this paper cup or these pellets for calcarb or aconite. I need to throw these out. Unless I'm going to make more Virangini 200C, I need to throw these pellets out. Now I'm going to add my Virangini 200C dilution. This is 87% alcohol. I'm going to add about 3 drops to it. Close it up. And then I'm going to shake it down. So by having a dilution, yes, it's easier. So if you're making up, remedy kits or making up a lot of remedies to dispense to other people, dilution would be the way to go, because you're going to use up your dilution within a year or so. But if you need it longer, a couple of years or so, it's going to evaporate. So, like I've demonstrated before, we are shaking the remedy pellets down so they get all wet. And I want to get my medicated remedy up to the top, because that's where my actual remedy was. And I want to shake the remedy dilution to the bottom. So when you turn it to the side, you're going to see little wet dots on the side of your bottle. That's how you know if they're completely wet. Plus you're also going to see they're stuck. See how it is? It's kind of stuck to the bottom there. So they're all completely wet. So that's how you make up a used homeopathic remedy bottle using a dilution. Now, Bryonia has a lot of uses. Bryonia is used for broken bones, is used for pain that is, what when I say, that's worse from movement, whether it be a headache or be a broken bone or whether it be a backache, whatever it may be. So Bryonia's symptoms are any pain or any symptoms worse movement. If I do not move, I have no pain or I have less pain. So Bryonia also is a cough remedy. So in the chest. So the cough is dry, you're shallow breathing, every time you cough your chest hurts. What do I say? The chest feels heavy, it feels constricted. So it's what you would use Bryonia for. It's a big constipation remedy also. It's got a lot of uses. So that's how you make up a used homeopathic remedy bottle from a dilution. The next time you run low on your homeopathic remedy pellets, now you know how to make more of them, grafting or cloning them. Create for yourself a healthy, energizing day.